When we first started out, it was my wife and I and our baby in a bassinet at the cash register. What we wanted to do was the same New York City sandwich shop vibe, but we wanted to do it all with local meats. We source all of our meats from local ranchers. Independent family farmers also provide our produce. We brine and smoke our own briskets. We roast our own turkeys. We make our soups. We pickle our pickles, all that kind of stuff. It's basically, a Texas-style reboot of a classic New York-style deli. We also try to create kind of a relationship with our customers where we know who they are and what they want. We know their kids, we've seen them. We're, involved with the local sports team and the church and all that kind of stuff. Around the 12th of March, things started to get pretty hairy. We lost all of the business from the college across the street and all of the business from our school sports teams. So it was really hard to make it work at first. I thought, well, if I become basically a soup kitchen and I maybe reach out to my church and my congregation, people have to feed these doctors, people have to feed these firefighters. I thought, this is a way where I can keep my doors open. And we got our first order to feed something like 400 firemen. And from there, it kind of took off. We got a call from the Dallas Mavericks, and they wanted us to feed 150 doctors at Parkland. So we basically pivoted the business. I had been going through some struggle with my PPP loan from a big national mega bank. You're pulling your hair out. Rent is due, payroll is due. You've got to put food on your table and all of your employees' tables, and how am I going to do this? And I said, what's going on? I want to make sure I get in on the second round of funding, and the answer I received is there is no way for us to even check the status of your application. John is a 3-time-a-week customer, and I honestly didn't even know that he was part of Vista Bank. I just thought he really loved the brisket here. John calls me, this is John, the brisket pastrami 3 times a week. Oh, hey, I know you. John had one of his people in Lubbock, Landon, call me on a Sunday night at 8 p.m. By Monday morning, I had all my paperwork in my email. Congress approved the funds. One day, 2 days later, they were released. That same day, I had funding, paid our employees. Huge stress, when you become an entrepreneur, you're always learning. Well, this was a big learning moment for me. What I really like about Vista Bank is that there is a face, a couple of faces to the brand. These are people that I know and that know me and know my family. When we go to the ranches and visit the ranches where our turkeys come from or where our pigs come from, we know the ranchers. Why not know the bankers too? Not only has this PPP loan that Vista Bank secured allowed me to pay my rent and pay my employees and keep my restaurant open, but it's allowed us to continue to serve our community. I'm really proud of my staff for sticking with us, staying safe, and really embracing this new kind of world that we live in. We've worked hard, and they've had to skip, before the loan, they had to skip some paydays, but they really came through.